Planning for a loved one's final wishes is never easy, but the team at Hetty Radcliffe Funeral Homes and Cremation is helping to make it easier on everyone. Today we're joined by Joelle Kerfoot with more on how they're helping families in the community be prepared for that final farewell for loved ones. And it's such an important thing, Joelle, and you guys have been in the community for a number of years, and that really matters, you're finding, right?
Yes, absolutely. Hetty Radcliffe Funeral Home was established in 1936 by Mr. Ricketts, which is the grandfather to Dick Radcliffe, who we're currently named after. But through generations, we've had Adkins, Radcliffe, Ricketts, and then Archel Hetty III, who's part of the Hetty group in the Louisville market, came in 1990, and then my staff today gets to carry on the generations of the past and turn it into the modern thing that it is today.
I think it matters when something that personal happens, that emotional. You go for the name that you know has been here so long. You all moved into a new building, what, just 4 years ago?
We did, April of 2019. So we moved just down the road. We were at 311 West Jefferson, and now we're at 706. The new building is all on one floor, so it's very spacious. One level is very easy for people that can't do stairs. We have a lot more parking. There's lots of rooms for space. We can have more families at one time if we need to. Gathering rooms. We have 2 event spaces. In our chapel, you can actually walk through the pews. Sometimes that's a big issue with churches and things like that. So it's just a great opportunity for our families to personalize and make it their own.
Make it really spacious and comfortable. You know, planning that farewell is never easy. But it is so important. What tips would you offer people for taking those first steps to plan something out like that?
It's a conversation everybody has to have. You don't necessarily want to have it, but it is something that has to be done. We plan for our wedding, we plan for the birth of our children, vacations, college, anything that you can think of you plan for, but a lot of people delay this one. So it's just a conversation you have to have and kind of ask your family, you know, what do I want to leave in my legacy, and how can I accomplish that in my services?
What advice would you give people for writing things down? Is it important to document everything and have something in writing and get it to, like, you guys ahead of time?
Definitely. So a lot of people do their wills or their living will, or maybe purchase their cemetery plots when someone previously has passed away, but they kind of forget about finalizing either the cremation or the funeral that they want. So getting those wishes down, we have things like personal planning guides that you can use, or you can come in and talk to somebody. I was going to ask about
documents you have, like there's downloadable things that you all have to kind of help me get started.
A personal planning guide is kind of the main thing. It's a full packet that can kind of walk you through, even down to keepsakes. You can list pallbearers, you can list what kind of flowers you want, all those intricate details that kind of make you you and what you want to represent you on that final day.
I went to a memorial service this weekend and everything was planned out by that person. It was so touching, right? Because it was everything that was his wish. Everything, right down to the hymns and the flowers. And I thought, what a beautiful thing. Like, and it became, do you feel like out of those, it becomes a whole different kind of celebration?
Yes, it's them. It's, you know, you've got maybe a certain color that families want to wear, or if someone is a Harley person, you can park their Harley either outside the funeral home, or we've had them inside the funeral home. People that are book readers, you can give them away as keepsakes if you had a library of your favorite books or something to that nature.
It's beautiful. You mentioned going ahead and like buying that plot. There's different financial things you can go ahead and lock in, and financing as well.
Yes, so that's one of the best gifts you can actually give your family, is kind of that peace of mind. But by adding the financial aspect to it versus just your wishes, you do get locking in today's prices for something that may happen years and years down the road, we hope. So
prices could change by then, and families don't have to worry about that. Where should people go for more information, or if they want to reach out to you and schedule a time just to sit down and talk?
The website would be dignitymemorial.com/details, and that's going to have where you can get that personal planning guide and fill out that information for your family and get started.
All right, Joelle, thank you so much.
Thank you.